all the way over there.
That's right. And then in between, too. Actually, I read a report. That's my...
Yeah.
I read a report where somebody did the box out on the airplane.
Mm-hmm.
They went to take off. They took off, and then they realized something was blocking the control in the spot they were needing to use it.
Not the extremes, in the normal area.
Yep. So a bolt was backing out.
Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, we thank you for this morning. Thank you for the beautiful, clear skies and sun. Please keep us safe, our minds to be working properly and quickly. Amen.
Yep, just take us on out to this normal spot. We're going to be doing, obviously, more of the same, and then we'll also, later when we get up in the air, we'll do the low RPM recovery.
Yep.
Then we'll go mass bumping and see if you can get out of mass bumping.
Sounds good.
You know, that's the normal protocol after all. What are we supposed to do in a pedal turn?
In a pedal turn?
Yeah, when it's stuck.
Oh, well.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
You went right that time. That's
I
good.
know, because I expected that you thought I was going to go left. And we'll give one little turn there, recover.
So here, that's where I lose it, right there.
Yeah, so that's because you need to keep on reducing your throttle and raising your collective to cushion on. That way you stop that.
So I need to, I need to keep reducing the throttle.
Yes, when you get really close, only as necessary. Like sometimes you won't need to. But right there, that's what you're needing to do, because you're coming down, you were starting to lower your collective, and then you start spinning, right?
Yeah.
So right here, reduce more throttle, then keep your cycling so you're not drifting. They'll use it, stops all that. Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, okay.
Let's do that again, and because again, repetition does help our brains.
Force of habit.
That's right. So if you're spinning to the left,
Yeah.
and you put in too much collective up and throttle down,
Yeah.
so that it stopped going left, and then during that same exact procedure, it started going to the right.
Yeah.
Well, what caused it to stop going to the left?
Not enough, or less thrust.
You produce less thrust. But now if it starts going to the right, you want more thrust back.
Yeah.
So you have to add throttle back in to stop the spin to the right in that scenario.
Yeah.
And then as it stops again, if you're not careful about correcting it, it's going to start spinning then to the left again. Just remember, if it's spinning to the left, you throttle more so that you can raise collective more, because it's that torque you're wanting to get. Because remember, just like normal, if we raise our collective, it takes more pedal, right?
Yep.
So if we are spinning to the left, that means that we have too much tail rotor thrust at that time. So we want to put more load on everything.
We want less thrust, more torque.
Less thrust on the tail,
Yes.
more torque on the main, which makes it want to go opposite direction as your main rotor, right?
Yep.
So it brings your nose back to the right. But if you go too quick and overreact a little bit, then it'll start spinning to the right, in which case then you have to add the throttle back on to help bring it back. And, oh man, recover.
Come on, I'm still going around.
Yeah, so keep on reducing
Still
so you
going
raise that
around.
collective.
Say what?
Keep reducing your throttle so you keep on raising your collective. There you go.
Now there, yeah, a little bit of throttle brings me back around.
Yep. No drift, no drift, no drift, no drift. Now lower.
Look at that. I'm almost in her. All right, perfect.
Much better, sir.
Well, it started going right, and I added a little, or I let the governor bring it back up a little bit. So that was really good.
And it caught it so easy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So you add a little bit and it stops it. And it doesn't take much and it stops it pretty.
Yeah.
All right, when you're ready, come on up. Let's go over and do a couple of inertia landings.
Okay. Oh yeah, see, I was just gonna run it on there.
Let's see how you just don't have to.
Yeah.
And that's why I'd like to have you get ingrained in that, because, again, you're out on a rice paddy. Really want to run it on?
No.
Exactly. Versus you do something like that, you can set it down, you'll be okay, the helicopter will be okay. You can work on it, nothing's going to be damaged. Okie dokie, sir.
Yeah.
Would you like to do the first one for yourself?
No.
Okay.
Oh. Yeah. So still a little late. Throttle came in a little bit, and I was early on the collective. Still.
You have a good analysis of your own activities. That's good.
Oh, come on. Still pull. And I'm not afraid of the ground.
Yeah.
I
no,
just...
It's just a timing issue. So, again, you have all the controls.
Yep.
We're going to chop, drop, and then raise.
Yep.
Oh, that was soft.
Say what?
That was soft.
It was softer.
Did you notice what happened with the collective on that?
It went down then up.
Yes.
Yep.
I know it's contrary to what the book says, but that's what gives it a better result.
You have a little bit more inertia.
Yeah, so because you're listening to the system, it's like, I'm hanging out just a little too much. I'm going to use up my energy before I'm down, even though we're just not very far from the ground.
Yep.
You can tell energy dropping fast, so it's like I just took it off, lowered a little bit, and then raised it.
Yep.
So it just preserves that energy for, a couple tenths longer or whatever it is. Lower, then raise.
Yep. Yep.
And I felt felt like we're starting to raise this a little early there, so I was like, lower. Now your timing is basically perfect in a 66. And that lower, like if you're at a 5 to 7 foot hover, like you're getting ready to take off, that lower is the only way you're going to make that work out without spreading the skin.
I wonder.
And, oh man, lower, raise.
Yep.
More gooder?
Yep, more gooder.
And no matter what machine you're in and no matter where you're at, I would encourage you whenever possible, waiting, just like what you're doing right now, but waiting to turn until you're at an altitude you're comfortable with having an engine out. Otherwise, why turn? Make it as easy as possible. You're still straight ahead.
Yep. Unless you're more into the wind.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. But I'm just saying, like, calm conditions, obviously, the closer you get into the wind, the sooner, the nicer it is. But
yeah.
Just keeping in mind where you're going to turn if you had an engine failure. All right.
I already hear a change.
Good for you. So what would you do? This situation, this exact situation, if you're flying along just like what we're doing here, you're flying up to the mountains.
You could always reduce your speed a little bit, collective down just a little bit, make sure, open the throttle a little bit, make sure it's...
Exactly. Exactly. Because one thing I don't like what the books say, they say to like lower roll on and aft. Yes, if your RPM is dropping fast.
Yeah.
You should never do that if it's not, because most of the time, like I've had it many times up here in the hills, the RPM will start going like this. And all you have to do is like, you just lower your power just a little bit, slow it down just a touch, the RPM comes back.
Because your throttle's wide open at that point.
That's right, and so you're just going slow. You don't have to go fast, because it happens slow. Like, you know how I always say, respond to the aircraft?
Yeah.
If it's coming on slow, you respond slow. You don't have to do some drastic thing, because it's not dropping fast.
Yeah.
Yes, it's different if it's all of a sudden like, whoa, well yeah, you respond accordingly. But when it's just, you hear that change, oh, I must be going a little too fast, so you just lower your collective a little bit, slow down a little bit, and then your RPM's back. It's like, oh, well that was easy.
Winds are out of the north, or wherever it is off to our right.
Okay, so
I'm going to get speed up a little bit. I need to get there.
Idea.
To get my speed, Michael.
And RPM. Much better. Much better. Little high, but much
Little high.
better. That was way more gooder, but yes, do all that lower.
Yeah. It was a better flare.
Much better flare.
Better, yeah.
Yeah, much better flare. Because that energy difference is huge. If
Yeah.
you're around 50 knots versus 70, or 40 versus 60 or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
a huge difference in energy. And we can utilize that to make the end so much easier for us if we have speed.
If we have speed.
Yep.
Put the brakes on.
On this one, we're going to do the same thing. You can face whatever way you want. Now, come in. The RPM a little more.
Yep.
Willing to get that speed up, then we can bring it back into trim. But you're keeping that speed. Yes,
Yep.
we're heading to the ground fast, but then watch the difference in your energy down here. So we have a better spot down here. Now we can level off with just the cyclic.
And you're just,
Look at all this energy.
yep.
Now we slowly lower our collective. We're going to turn a little bit here just so we're not in sagebrush. There's so much more energy
Yeah.
that you can deal with at the bottom.
And why not if you've got a nice big open area like this
Well,
too?
exactly right.
Yep.
But the thing is, even if you're coming into a confined, keep that energy.
Yep.
You can then come to a quick stop and do a vertical, but now your RPM's nice and high.
Versus dropping already.
That's right. In fact, let's just simulate that up at altitude.
Okay.
So just picture if you're going in 100-foot trees or whatever. So we'll go a little extra high just because that way we can have extra time too.
Yep.
So we're flying along. Boom. Right, we got our RPM.
Yep.
Now we start going for our speed. Catch RPM. Like airspeed, airspeed, airspeed. Okay, now we're coming over to our spot. We're above our trees. Clear it back.
Collective all the way down. And
And now we're just dropping down into our trees. Dropping into our trees, and then we catch. That makes
Yep.
sense? But that's why that whole technique still should be used, because you saw how we leveled off, RPM comes up, then we can just lower our collective and we have good RPM all the way down to the ground.
relatively.
Well, good RPM.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it'll be a good cushion.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're giving everything to your side that you can for the machine you're in.
Yeah.
Because yeah, I'm not saying, oh, it's going to be a great landing or anything like that. I'm just saying you've given it the best that you
The
can
best
for
that
the
you can.
machine you have.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what machine you're in. If you use that same technique, you can glide to your spot, flare it off, quick stop, descend vertical with high RPM. Now you get your collective down so it can stay
Stay
high.
there. As
Now-
long as possible.
Well, and that's the thing. All the way down to where you need to cushion. Yeah. And again, obviously with this, I'm simulating it's not a low RPM recovery.
Yeah.
It's a failure. It's
You've
just-
got something failing, so I'm just going to go and point to the wind.
There you go. It could be something as simple as a stuck valve, or like what happened to me one time in the R44. The cover,
Got a fence line there.
alright. The cover came off, the pin came out, so the valve stopped working. So I did not have enough power for flight.
Wow.
And another thing to think about, your RPM's lower, so obviously you wouldn't want to really fly fast. So the speed you're going is good. You just wouldn't want to fly real fast. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to get back to the airport. No, don't fly fast.
Yeah.
You have low RPM. So right there, just keep afting, afting, afting.
As long as I got power, just stay in the
Yeah,
air.
Exactly, exactly. Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. Beautifully done. Because
Yep.
that works on snow, mud,
Yep.
rock, whatever.
Oh, come
Sela.
on. Sela.
Sela.
What's that?
I started saying that, I can't remember what it was, 20, 30 years ago or something like that, because of what it says in the Psalms. And so I'd use it as kind of like an expression. Oh, Sela.
There you go.
Instead of rest or whatever it means. I didn't say go anywhere yet. Said bring it up into a hover.
Sorry. Of course I
Oh.
have it. Okay.
Recovery. Obviously we mess it up, we're going over, right?
Yep. Come on.
Drift, drift.
Come on, drift.
No. Other than the drift, that was beautifully done.
I like the drift. I really do.
And here's the thing that could happen. You could actually be going along just like what, and then it happens. Recover. Easy.
Good,
That
that's
cyclic
6.
over. That throttle down.
Yep.
So slow it down a little bit quicker. Don't want to get yourself too dead. Keep it coming down.
Come on.
Don't bashful with it. That stop before you touch.
Yep.
You almost touch your skids right there. Keep going down. Gotta raise that collective. There. Drifts. Drift. Back down. That's why, again, like I say, in real life, other than inside the training environment, as soon as you have one little tiny movement, I don't care if it's 3 degrees, if you've put in pedal and it's still moving, do something to correct it. Whatever it is, do something to correct it.
Yeah.
I know we're doing it more extreme so that, because otherwise it'd be like, oh, and that was done, and now we're done. No, let's get a spin in there with, with training side.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this is more extreme. Because if you can handle that, and again, we're in the training environment, getting better at it, versus if you're out there flying by yourself, you have a little change, and you get in that pedal and it's still starting to move, it's like, nope, start correcting immediately. Because otherwise, instead, you get that spin.
That acceleration.
And depending on wind, that acceleration can be very fast.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, even just there, it starts messing with your head.
Yeah. You can spin so fast that you can rip off the headsets.
During this maneuver, like I'm pretty certain my eyes are not where they should be.
Yeah.
They're down here at the gauge. That's not where they should be.
No, and that's why I said, what I was doing, because I had to come on, because we were getting close and we started drifting off to the side a little bit.
Yep.
Like, nope, and then stay higher, because we're starting to get low, and it's like, no, stay up until you stop that spin. Don't let yourself descend until you stop that spin.
Yep.
Or get it really slow so that it could be easily stopped before you get there. Because just think about whatever rate you're spinning, do you want to touch the ground like that?
Nope.
Okay, then absolutely don't descend.
Yep.
If you correct the spin, then you let it settle down. Because we can be at 5 feet spinning, stop the spin, and we can still descend from 5 feet. It's not like we need to be, I got to get closer to the ground. That's just causing everything to be way worse.
Yeah. I'm not sure why my eyes have always gone to that gauge. I think, well, maybe I'll see it's not where they should be.
No, because you're listening, you're feeling, looking outside. That's what's telling you the information
Yeah.
you don't know. This gauge won't help you at all.
It's just verifying that, your RPMs are coming down or
right.
going up, but you don't need that.
Nope, and it's absolutely useless in this situation because we're not worried about a blade stall.
Yeah.
Because you're able to see how far above from the ground you are, right?
Yeah.
So who cares at that point? We're not concerned about anything else with that gauge. It means nothing to us.
Yeah.
You can hear that your RPM is dropping.
Yeah.
Well, good. That's what we want in this situation. That's exactly what we want.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm putting in, and we'll get a little spin and correct. So if you put your cyclic to the left, get more
Why am I
level.
pulling right?
I'm not sure. I think you're trying to correct the spin with your cyclic to a degree.
Maybe so.
Oh, so much better.
It's nicer when you don't look at the gauge.
Isn't that funny how that works? So you're having a tendency to go like this.
Yeah, I am.
Leaning. So just bring it over to the side. Because we can spin decently quick by just, see how we're just getting the cyclic towards the spin? And it's no problem, is it?
You like roller coasters, so you like...
No, I'm just showing...
I know.
Because no, I actually don't. But you see how fast a person could just get out of it?
Yeah.
Versus if it's like, all right, we start a spin. Okay, well, obviously you'd correct soon because you wouldn't want to have it go a long time. And just keep on reducing. Make it happen pretty decently quick. And like, okay, now, what should we do?
What should we do?
Yeah.
Well, you reduce the throttle and raise collective.
All right. But we're still spinning. What should we do now?
What do we... I don't...
We're still spinning, so what do we do?
More throttle and raise collective.
Okay, well, I already did it. Do I need to do more?
You need to do more.
All right.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. I think I could do better as a coach.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. But the thing is, that's why I acted that way. It's like, but I already did put it in.
Yeah. Gotta do more. Respond to the aircraft, right?
Respond to the aircraft. The one thing I do want to say, I appreciate how you're totally fine approaching in a way where it's just like, I don't care how complicated this makes it. I want to just see what we can do. I appreciate that because we should do that. We should do things that are more difficult for us in a training environment so it's easier for us to be able to do something different later. Carb heat is up, good. Remember, don't just pedal turn.
Yeah, I gotta put the speed off.
Yeah, lead it off, then do your pedal.
Right over it. Of course. There we go. I can get it though.
Yes, you can. You can easily get it. As long as you adjust a little while ago.
Ah,
So just use
really? You felt like that was necessary?
Where would you have gone?
Well,
I can tell you.
you think I would have done that?
The maneuver that was just done, is that just for fun, or does it actually have an effect on
It
your
has a
rotor?
purpose.
No, what I'm saying is, does it actually take away energy of the rotor system? Does it actually help us hit a spot?
Yeah.
Okay, so since it was done and it's not just an opinion thing, we sucked out a whole lot of energy and we still barely made our spot. That make sense?
Yeah.
So since that is what happened and what took place, that wasn't just, well, why would you do that?
You don't think we could have just done a really good side flare?
No, did you see your RPM? So what was done shows if we didn't do as much, we would have had to either just spike our rotor or we would have had to go further. There's no
So, backing up, you know, I got the turn, I started coming down. Did I start moving forward too soon? Because then it crept in on my spot.
Yeah, so you, in that case, you could have done two different things. Either not move forward quite as quickly, quite as soon, or slip sooner, and it would have been a lot more gentle to slip.
Yep.
Either one of those would have been able to take care of it, because obviously, whenever I can, I don't want to do that.
Yep.
That's more aggressive than I prefer to do. And when I say aggressive, I mean, why make it more complicated? It just takes more skill to be more complicated, right?
Yep.
So again, slow yourself down. Don't try to do a slip yet. Just slow yourself down. Then pedal turn.
And pedal turn,
Yep, level the
collective.
disc.
Yep.
And since you're wanting to descend, keep that RPM there. You shouldn't be having to have a horn up here. Going for your spot when you feel like you need to go for your spot.
I already need to go.
That speed, trying to pulsate that cyclic.
Yep.
It's already so much better, but level off a little bit. 'Cause you
Level
saw that
up,
descent rate.
yeah.
Bring it in back in.